Hi everybody, welcome back. Today I wanted to go over pHing. It's incredibly important, especially to somebody who's just starting out in the field of hydroponics. Even if you're not in hydroponics, learning how to pH your water is pretty important. The way that a plant will absorb nutrients depends on the pH of their water. So I can put all of these delicious nutrients on their plate, but if they can't absorb all of them, they're kind of useless and they're also wasting your money. How to fix that is to make sure your water is properly pHed. There are some debates on this, whether it's necessary or not, and I'm of the mind that depending on the pH of your water will depend on where you live. It depends on if you have a water softener. It depends if you have a system running through your house to alter your water for drinking and showering and cooking, etc. So our water starts at a pH of around 7, but a lot of people who don't have systems like this, their water might start off higher or lower. This is to show you how to pH your water depending on where you live. You should probably practice doing this on, not even on a large scale, like I have 5-gallon buckets that I pH. Somebody who is doing outdoor gardening in regular soil, who has a houseplant that they love, might just use a container like this one. And pHing your water should still be done. It's beneficial to your plant and you'll see a lot of good changes in your plants once you start pHing it. We are running at 7.94. My meter's been jumping up and down. That's okay, I'm gonna stabilize that right now. So I have my pH down. How I would do this if I was mixing a batch of nutrients is first add your food and then pH your water. Don't do it the other way around. Your nutrients will raise or most likely lower the balance in your water. So first you want to feed your plant and then you can adjust the water. So let's pretend like we've added nutrients or we don't need nutrients. Maybe you're growing in Miracle-Gro soil that has time-release nutrients. You don't need more food, but you will benefit from pHing. So let's give this a little shake. So the trick with this is little by little. This is a little squirt container that came with this bottle. You don't have to use this. You can use a medicine dropper like the one I use for small-scale nutrients, extracting them with this little dropper that you get from Walgreens every time you pick up a prescription. You can use that. You can use a spoon. Just don't use a lot. So for this is about what I would use in a 5-gallon jug, and I do that about 3 times. I don't need that much in here. That will probably knock my pH way too low, and then I'll have to find the bottle of pH up to fix it. So let's add a few little drops in, and I do mean little. Stir it. Now before we were at 7.9, almost 8, and now we can see that we are 7.6, 7.5. Most plants like a pH of about between 6 and 7. Some like 5.5 to 6.5, depending on what you're growing and what you are growing in. So you can see the pH down is working, and it's not jumping up or down really fast. I like that. I can decide if I want to put more nutrients, if I want to put more pH down in. I want to get to around 6.5. Not that much. That much. Just a little bit. Sometimes I play a game with myself to see if I can get it right where I want it to be the first time. All right, so we're looking at no, I still want to go a little bit lower. We're at 7.1. Oh, we just dipped below 7. A smiley face usually pops up on this meter once it's hit where it's gonna stop, and there it is. So 6.9. It was dropping a little bit lower, but let's see if I can win this game against myself. I lost, but I didn't go below. That's the game. You can't go below 6.5. Doesn't matter how long you take to get there, just get to 6.5. Slowly, and don't go below it. Play that game with yourself when you pH your water. I mean, it takes a while, you might as well have fun, right? Now, I could keep going just to win this game against myself, but I would stop here. There we go, because see, it can drop just a little bit more, and I'm actually at 6.59, so technically I'm still winning. So it's not gonna go any lower than that. 6.5 is where I wanted to end up around, and that's where I have ended up around. So this is now perfectly pHed water for hydroponic gardening. Practice this all the time. Personally speaking, this was the most intimidating and discouraging part of getting started in hydroponics. and it was well worth the challenge. So have fun, happy gardening, and thank you for watching.